What up, what up, what up? It's your man, Boss Gang VIP, back at it once again with the weekly money watch. Last week was absolutely fantastic. Hit all-time highs, just as we anticipated. I expect next week to be even more bullish. Are you going to be here for it? I am definitely here for it. Today is Super Bowl Sunday. I am not going to have you here too long, but I am going to have a little fun with you today. I hope you guys are excited. We got to talk about Apple last week, and if I haven't responded to those comments, I will. I'm a very busy man, but I definitely want to interact with you whenever I get the chance. So with that being said, before we get started, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel so you can get these videos as soon as they drop. If you don't know, my name is Boss Gang VIP. I am a professional stock investor and options trader, and I am here to help you hopefully make some money. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this video. It's the Super Bowl, right? So I'm gonna start off with the update for the Roth portfolio. We're teaching people how to build a portfolio the right way. So this is just the update. We're gonna keep this 100% transparent as usual. So everything is going absolutely according to plan. So if you are new to investing or you know somebody, make sure to share these videos. Check out the investing videos, new money stock portfolio. This is public, 100% transparent, and we're going to keep it going. As you can see how this trend line is going, it's pretty good, right? So there's a lot of people already involved. It's not too late to get involved, and we're going to continue to show you how to do things the right way. Getting into the economics calendar for this week. Let's check it out. Let's check out what we got. All right. The week is the week of the 12th. Monthly U.S. federal budget. Those will be interested in median forecast, minus 21 billion, previous month, minus 39 billion. CPI, Consumer Price Index, Tuesday, nothing scheduled Wednesday. Initial jobless claims on Thursday, February 15th. And remember always to check out these events in the Market Watch economics calendar and housing core CPI on Friday. I'm going to get a little bit into the almanac before I get back to this. I like to kind of have an idea of what to expect any given week in the market using historical data. I'm not really too much for opinions. Everybody has those, right? But we want to focus on the data. The data is telling us that the first trading day of February expiration week has been down. The Dow has been down 10 of the last 19 sessions, although overall bullish. 13th, 14th, and 15th, all bullish days historically across the market. What does that mean? That the market is bullish over 60% of the time. And when you get these clusters of bullish days in a row, those typically will hold some weight. Wednesday, Valentine's Day, Ash Wednesday as well. I don't have to worry about Valentine's Day, although I wouldn't mind. Don't got to worry about it this year. Friday, February expiration day, NASDAQ has been down 13 of the last 20 trading sessions. And the day before President's Day weekend, the S&P has been up 10 of the last 13 sessions. So that is exactly what I am looking forward to this week. As you know, Super Bowl week is this week. There's been a lot of coverage of it, and I'm about business, right? So let's check out some business. CNBC on Instagram, you know, if you're not following, they're a pretty cool page to check out. But I'm gonna show you the Taylor Swift effect. Let's check this out.
With us tonight for more on the Taylor Swift impact is Zeta Global CEO David Steinberg. They use AI-powered software to identify and provide data trends. So it looks like beer, probably not out, David, but it seems like beer is being partly replaced by eyeliner.
Well, hey, Brian, there's no question that you're seeing a big pivot, and it's really because of the NFL's favorite fan, Taylor Swift. You're seeing the female audience up massively, and that's being reflected in what the advertisers are going to run.
Yeah, I mean, it's truly a phenomena. And, you know, there's people complaining about it. I think it's great for the game. You bring more eyeballs to the game. Have you noticed the trends changing, though? I mean, listen, Kansas City has been an underdog the last couple of weeks. They made it. Mahomes, Kelsey, I mean, what else? Have you noticed the trends changing along with their fortunes?
Yeah, I mean, you're seeing ratings at almost an all-time high. You know, based on our data cloud, we're projecting that this will be the highest watched Super Bowl in history. Last year was 115 million people. We think this will beat that. And, you know, you saw ratings for the NFL go up by 7% collectively the day after she attended her first game from before she attended a game. That's a pretty meaningful jump on just somebody coming to watch an event.
With us tonight for more on the Taylor Swift impact is Zeta Global CEO David Steinberg.
Taylor Swift. It's interesting that Taylor Swift is the biggest story in the NFL. She's selling out tours. She's doing big business for Disney with her tour, right? So she's a money printer, and she literally is producing money for the NFL just by showing up. Shows the power of her brand. It's pretty crazy. We'll get into some cool stuff. If you want to know who are some of the investors in NFL, check out NFL PA, the NFL Players Association.com/partners/sponsors. As you can see, a lot of these companies that we're familiar with, right? They have companies that are publicly traded, and these are people that the Players Association does business with. A lot of these companies that we're all familiar with, right? So the reason I'm showing you this is because, obviously, because we're having the Super Bowl, but I want people's minds to be creative in their thought process, right? So if you want to say, I want to invest in businesses associated with the NFL, you could go ahead and you could find that information. There's a lot of money around us, whether you recognize it or not, and we just have to see the world in the right way. So before I get into the setups, we're gonna have a little fun. Sorry, you know what? Let me make sure I was sharing the screen. I could have been doing this, not even sharing the screen. Let me get back. Okay, here we go. So we got a bunch of sponsors. So make sure to go to NFLPA.com/partners/sponsors, and you can see all these business. And I'm glad I did this. I wasn't sure that you guys could actually see the screen, but I know you guys can see it now. So Frito-Lay, FedEx, FanDuel, Cisco, Diego, DraftKings, MGM, Caesars, all these the things associated with the NFL. If you look up a lot of these stocks, you can see that these things are going crazy, not just because they're associated with the NFL. These are a lot of good companies, a lot of established companies in their own right. But if you wanted to figure some of those things out, this is something you could do. So just want to have people's minds be creative. On the video, they talked about makeup companies and with Taylor Swift. So if you were to look up companies like Elf and Ulta and things like that, they really have been on a fantastic run, just as well as a lot of things have since we reversed off lows in October. 50. Super Bowl 50, food by the numbers. Super Bowl is the second largest U.S. food consumption day, only surpassed by Thanksgiving. This was published in 2016 by Fox News. Only surpassed by Thanksgiving. So people love to eat on the Super Bowl. And here it says viewers will spend an average of $82.19 on food. This was 2016, so it's probably like $100. It's freaking crazy. On food, decor, team apparel up from $77.88 last year. And I guess that was referring to 2015. If you're not already shocked by how much we're buying and eating for the big showdown between the Carolina Panthers and Denver Broncos, obviously check out these facts. Food by the numbers, quick slideshow. We might have an ad in here. More than 1.3 billion wings are expected to be consumed during the Super Bowl weekend, according to the National Chicken Council, a trade association for companies that raise broiler chickens and make chicken products. That breaks out to about 4 wings for every person. Are you having any wings today? I'm actually having steak. I'm not gonna have any wings today. I'm just be honest. Move over blue cheese. Blue cheese is awful. People don't know, before they had ranch, they had blue cheese. Almost 57% of Americans who eat chicken wings say they like to dip their wings in ranch dressing. I am part of that 57%, absolutely. Pizza. Busiest day of the year for pizza restaurant. Not ordering any pizza. What is your favorite pizza? Let me know. Put your favorite pizza in the chat. Put your favorite pizza, your favorite wings, your favorite everything. And do you like ranch? Okay. Quick little ad. Let's sit through this ad real quick. Everybody got to get paid. All right. Wings and pizza are the two most popular Super Bowl snacks, but potato chips are close behind. 11.2 million pounds of potato chips. Man, that's a lot of potato chips, as well as an estimated 4 million pounds of pretzels and 2.5 million pounds of nuts. Avocados, we love avocados in California. Lots of popcorn, 3.8 million pounds of popcorn while watching the game. Of course, we have a lot of people who are simply going to be at the game just for the halftime show. People are excited for that, going crazy, right? The Super Bowl is the second biggest grilling weekend of the year. The 4th of July is the first. So people are greedy. They like to eat. And what else do they like to do? They like to drink. Nothing goes better with football than beer. Some 51.7 million cases of beer are sold every year on the day of the Super Bowl. No wonder about 6% of Americans call in sick for work the next day. So if you own a business, don't expect all your employees to show up. You're not gonna know the reason why, because the Super Bowl is the reason why. All right, before we get out of here, I know why you guys here. You guys want some setups, right? All right, cool. We're gonna get to the setups, nice and easy. I'm gonna be looking at a couple different things this year or this week, especially for some reversals and just opportunities. One of the things I'm going to be looking at, industrial Honeywell, very, very clean. I actually got into Honeywell positions last week. I alerted those the setup to members of our private Discord. So we're already in, but for people, you're getting to check this out for the first time. Here we go. We're looking for a entry, a 312 week above 195.82. Let me zoom out on the chart here. This has a chance to go outside. What does that mean? An outside bar is a candle that will take out the previous high and low. So this candle on the month has already taken out the previous month's candle, right? So for it to go outside, this candle to turn from a 2 to a 3, it would literally have to go over this high. So it's pretty clean, because if we get the trigger here, we have a broad information that goes past this previous pivot target up here to 213.22, 213.22. Easy outside play there. This we're looking on the quarter. One thing you notice about the quarter is in consolidation, pulled down, monthly broad information. It actually triggered the quarter. You get quarterly triggers. Corrective activity is normal. Where did it pull back? 50% high low, 192.74. Took some positions off this 192.74. We're going to push back up. A lot of room to go. Wouldn't be surprised to see this gap up multiple times. Give yourself some time. Let me zoom out on the chart. It's very, very clean. And if you give yourself some time, we have a long way to go off this reversal if it continues to go up. So definitely a good opportunity over there in Honeywell. Other thing I'm going to be looking at is Steady Eddie Silver. So silver right now has definitely been consolidation. Last year, a couple years ago, we had some lows, right? The March lows, and then we pulled back up and pulled back down. Price just simply trades range, right? So right now, we're currently in this range, at the bottom of this range that goes up to about 24.45. And this is one of the things with silver, I believe we'll have a chance to have an absolutely wonderful breakout. We actually have a 3-1 inside quarter off this broad information. I'm going to zoom out on this chart to see, so you guys can kind of see what this looks like and how we get down. So what we're looking at here is an opportunity to get this at the low of consolidation above these broad informations. We're looking for the 2-2 week on this one above 2072. But if I zoom out on this chart, you can kind of see the different ranges of price action. We have up to about just over, close to 24.5 with time expansion. It'll get there 27.75. But the question is, what happens if you start to get outside of those ranges and there's a lot of room, right? So above these levels that we tried to test around this 26 to 27, 28 level, once we get over there, there's pretty much a lot of room to try to retest 48.35. So a lot of people, they say, you know, I work, I don't have an opportunity to trade necessarily like I want to, and I'm like, that's okay. We want to set you up. I was just like you. I had to go to work, right? So I had to figure out a way to be profitable. I'll go show you just as reference with some of these contracts. Silver is one of the most highly liquid assets on the market, and there's plenty of opportunities there. So make sure to get these, give yourself some time, and we'll go from there. It's pretty easy, right? And I know I make this look pretty easy. So share this video with people. I want to help people out, right? It's not going to get any better than this. I will actually show you how we do it, but we want you to learn and show you that the process works so we can make money at the same time. People, you know, are going to want to know, how do I pick options contracts, and how do I know how far it's going to go, and all that kind of stuff. And I'm going to teach you all of that, but we have to have the right mindset behind it. So we want to just show people the process and kind of show people how it works and help people get an idea of what to expect. And the last ticker before we get out of here, I'm going to be looking at is American Airlines. Jets is the airline ETF, been doing really well. Looks pretty clean here. If we get an entry, coming off a double inside week, that's what we're trying to see, if we get this double inside week break here to try to make a push back up. Weekly broad information's inside quarterly range, pretty clean there. It kind of speaks for itself, right? All the continuities there, quarterly, everything, right? So 322 quarter, we're just got some corrective activity for the week, and we're looking to take advantage of it and see if we can get an entry here above 1518, and then we will go from there. So with that being said, hope you guys are going to enjoy the Super Bowl. Who is going to win the Super Bowl? Right now, the favorite is the San Francisco 49ers, 53% chance. But I've seen anywhere the statistics say between 53 and 57% chance of winning. A lot of people think Mahomes is one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, which, you know, he is. I don't know. Is he better than Brady? Is he better than Manning? I don't know. There's a lot to discuss this week, right? So, Super Bowl predictions. Who's the best quarterback all the time? Who's the GOAT? Who's the GOAT? Check out some of those companies that are invested with the NFL. What do you think about Taylor Swift and her impact on the NFL? And if you guys have any questions, thoughts, or anything like that, make sure to get at me. Enjoy the rest of the day. Have a wonderful weekend. Catch up with you guys next time. I'm out. Peace.